So just ordered the Hoka. It's the Gaviota 4. So I just wanted to share with you what my experience is and why I chose this shoe. 58 years old, athletic, but here's the thing, I am flat-footed. I literally I look like a duck. I don't have big calves, and my feet are wide when I step on the ground. I can't wear Nike. And what happened was I was using Brooks, and I actually met a pretty nice guy who knows about running, and I went to his store and he tested my feet, and he actually suggested I use this shoe. So I wanted you to know that if you're flat-footed or you have a wide foot and you wear, you find yourself having back or neck problems and you like to run or you like to be athletic, these are pretty good shoes. I haven't deviated from them ever since I tried it, and it's been over 3 years. So actually, I take that back. It's been over 5 years. So I just got the box in. Again, it doesn't come in a very fancy box, but I'm going to open it up, and as you can see, that was pretty loud, wasn't it? But it just says Hoka on it. And when you open it up, you can see they come in different colors. One thing they do is they do change the colors a lot. Right now, they had one in the store that was actually really bright blue. So I took it out of the box, and I just wanted to let you know I didn't like the bright blue. So the first time I got a tennis shoe that was black, but this one's black and it has a white sole. But like I was saying earlier, like I said, this is brand new, so you see no one's been in my foot here. It has a really high cushion. Like if you look at this is what they told me about when it comes to like flat feet, or when your feet are in Nikes or thinner shoes. What happens is your foot goes over. You see how I'm pushing on this right here? Well, you see that well, maybe this way. Your foot goes over the insole or the cushion here. So if your feet are pushing out this way, that creates an unstable run. So they suggested this shoe because it's very wide and it has this high heel, which helps me lean a little bit more forward, which is really good for my back and neck. Being that I was, into fighting, into kickboxing, I have a pretty broad upper body, so I tend to lean forward. So this helps me balance that. So I like these shoes. This is the first time I've got them in black and white sole, which means they're a little more dressy looking, but I think I like them. But one thing I want to take note of as well, these are pretty cushioned inside. I'm not sure of the different layers, but you can take this insert out if you want and get a sports insert if you prefer. See, I can take it out. It's pretty easy. I actually keep it in, and I actually get Dr. Scholl's. I know it sounds silly, but I put Dr. Scholl's in here, the double padded, and I just put it in for an extra support. And they go out pretty fast, so I change those out maybe once every 2 months or so. But there's only so many miles I say a good running shoe you should use. You should get rid of them and get a new one. One of the tips I tell people is take your old shoes and put them in your trunk of your car, just in case you're wearing dress shoes or something and your car breaks down. You got some shoes to throw on, and you can just take a hike if you need to. But it's always a good emergency shoe you put in your backpack or duffel bag and put in the back of your car, just for emergency purposes only, right? So anyway, that's it. I want you to know this is actually a pretty good shoe. It's really good for people that are flat-footed, broad-chested, or something. They're kind of heavy on their feet when they run. I really enjoy this shoe. I won't go back to Brooks. I will never go to Nike. Not that they're not bad shoes, but if you have an arch and your feet are narrow, those are great. But it's really hard for people like me finding shoes that work. This one works really well, and I'm glad I met that guy, and he took time to measure my feet and do a little thing about how I run and made sure I got the right shoe. So Hoka, this is Gaviota 4s. This one's in black. So anyway, that's it. Have a great day. Bye.